He's Tony George, and I'm Scott Spreitzer, and we are DocSports.com. We're talking a little bit of Thursday night college basketball in the Big Ten. Clash between the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Maryland Terrapins. This one at Maryland. And you've seen Iowa now. 5 straight wins for the Hawkeyes. That included a nice, easy 18-point win over Maryland. But that was in Iowa City. Maryland comes in with a 3-game winning streak, Tony, including a 1-point win over Indiana. Top 30 in defensive field goal percentage are the Maryland Terrapins. They fit a lot of nice metrics when it comes to the defensive end of the court. What do you think? Is that going to be enough to take on Iowa and get the win and get their revenge?
Well, Iowa 67, Maryland 49 in
Yep.
the first meeting, and that was a couple weeks ago here. And offensively, Maryland has been challenged here recently,
Sure.
and I think Iowa has not been. You got 2 great players on the floor, Garza and, of course, Jalen Smith for Maryland here. I think it's going to be a heck of a ball game here. I got this power rated at Maryland around 1 point better here, and then you add a couple for home court here, and Iowa has not been that great on the road this year. And life on the road for everybody is extremely tough anymore. But I think Iowa's a team here that I'm going to lean towards in this with Scott until Maryland gets their offense going. You take a look at the last 3 wins that Iowa's had, and that is Michigan, Rutgers, and Wisconsin.
Yep.
A little better resume than Maryland, as you mentioned, won 3 in a row. Purdue, Northwestern. The win against Indiana was impressive here, but I think Iowa might be able to get a series sweep here if the number's right.
Well, listen, you're kicking butt in college basketball. Since December 20th, I've been kicking butt in college basketball, hit about 60% with our last 60-plus college basketball side. So you got 2 guys who have been winning in college baskets. I guess we're going to have a little play against each other here.
There we go.
I think Maryland ends up winning the game by about 7 or 8 points.
Fear the turtle.
Fear the turtle.
Fear the turtle.
Took it right out of my mouth. Fear the
Hawkeye.
turtle.
I'm a Hawkeye, baby.
Their strength, Iowa, as you mentioned, offensive end, offensive effective field goal percentage, all that good stuff. Got a nice turnover percentage. I think home court's going to make the difference here. Everything that could have gone against the Terps in that game in Iowa City did go against them, and I do like them to bounce back here on the home floor. So, again, about a 7 or 8 point win out of Maryland for me. That gets them over the spread as far as I'm concerned. Tony says he's got a feeling about Iowa.
Yeah,
Getting the season sweep.
If I'm catching more than 3 here, I'm going to make a move on Iowa for sure, and I think the number is going to be right. We're taping this before the lines come out. I just can't pass up the number 1 ranked offensive efficiency team in the Big Ten going against 4th from the last in Maryland. And I know Maryland's got some payback in mind here, but steak and a beer.
There you go.
Steak
We
and
got
a beer.
another one coming. Where is Wade? He owes us one.
I know it.
He's Tony George. I'm Scott Spreitzer. Don't forget to check out DocSports.com if you've yet to become a member. Get that free $60 account. Click on the link in the description box below this video. Get yourself set up, and you can use those free $60 on any of our daily packages over at DocSports.com. You can't beat that with a stick. For Tony, I'm Scott. We are DocSports.com. Let's put him in the win column.